Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Warren is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the center. Now here's Booker. Shoots over McDaniel. Ayton finds Paul. Shot clock at 6. Ayton, the pass to Paul. KD sets the pick for Booker. Second shot opportunity, and rejection by McDaniel. And he stays with it. Offensive rebound. Paul outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker right side. And finally, that one's good. This contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that and has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Oh, here's Edwards. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
KD a screen on Edwards. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards against Booker. Here's Towns, and it's sent back by KD.
Boy, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the play.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Ayton a screen on Edwards. A drive by Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. There's the drive. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker with no one around, and the three ball is good. Booker's got 7.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Now here's Edwards. This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Booker the pass to KD.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Now the pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. He's picked up by KD. Phoenix leading by 6. Warren sets the pick for Durant. He feeds it to Warren. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Outside, Towns. From deep. And they get it back. Gobert finds Towns. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Here's Towns, and he uses the glass on the way.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills, and, you know, when he gets to rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Bounce pass from Paul. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Going inside. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. Up. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Rivers, and it's Taurean Prince, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. This is it to Reid. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reid over Ayton. Reid misses. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Rivers looking over the floor. Anderson with the screen for Rivers. Anderson can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Ball fires from way outside. The rebound by Anderson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. On the wing, Booker. 7 points in the game. The fadeaway. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he's got a page stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Rivers. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Warren. Ball against Rivers. Ball outside to the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Here's Reid, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From deep, Prince, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix leading by 6. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's good, 2 points. Gobert's got his second bucket.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Landale with the bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Conley feeling it out. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. 1:02 left in the second quarter. Shamet with it. Gobert on him. Saric has the open look. They get it back. Landale pass to Saric. Saric just screen on Edwards. And it's Shamet missing. Towns with it. Now guarded by Saric. Outside Edwards. No good from outside. Suns leading by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shamet the pass to Payne. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray. Payne's got 6. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Conley kicks to Edwards. Outside Towns. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
From deep three-point range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. All right, David, thank you.
15, the Suns, 25.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Lee out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Landale in at the 5. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Payne. It's stolen by Gobert.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Screen by Saric. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Saric. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 10. There's McDaniels. They get it again. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Shamet. Out to Lee. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Payne, and he lays it straight in. Payne's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Payne, and he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the 3 off target. Phoenix leading by 10. Sharge passes to Shamet. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And obviously a total team player. Sharge is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
And finished off by Edwards.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Payne gets a wide open look from outside off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 11-point game. Edwards drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. 1:11 left to play here in the third. And he commits the intentional foul.
One more time to your Timberwolves.
And Phoenix has possession.
Minnesota foul.
Al Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Austin Rivers. Towns for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Booker from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. For Minnesota, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Paul.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Warren the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Here's Edwards, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And Durant launches from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a point. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Reed. Kyle Anderson is out there with Prince. And it's Rivers. And it's Alexander Walker into the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
He just looks so fluid in the open floor. I love how Aiden runs to the right spot in these situations.
Rivers kicks to Reed. And the pass to Prince. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Booker looking around. Off target on the outside leaner.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Paul passes to KD. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to KD. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Anderson with the screen for Rivers. Takes the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's up a 3. Durant, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
From downtown, that shot off the mark. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul kicks to Booker. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's deflected. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Prince wide open. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
Booker outside. A 3 ball. And then Durant with the jam.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Rivers finds Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Booker. Anderson outside. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Now here's Reed. He's covered by Ayton.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Booker outside. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Ayton a screen on Edwards. And a deep 3 from Booker. Rebound Minnesota.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range. Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Durant with a screen on Edwards. Booker, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
From deep 3-point range, again the miss by Booker.
Not only racking up points, but also limiting their opponent's scoring. Really impressive win here for the Suns.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Paul for 3. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 14. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They grab their own miss. Ayton kicks to Booker. He dishes it to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. No good from Booker. Right side, Edwards. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Can't get it to fall. So it's the Suns winning easily here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Smack clowns with mad style.
against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And tonight, two high-powered offenses. Smitty, how do you expect this game to play out?
It's going to be high-scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Morant, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Bane. Outside for Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Morant. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Here's Prince. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Morant against Edwards. To the right side. Now Adams. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 6. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. It's good.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Morant's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Bane against Edwards. Here in the first, just under 2 and a half. Oh, are you kidding me?
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Bane. Outside for Brooks. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And the Grizzlies shooting just 38% so far in this one. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Edwards against Bane. It's Edwards with a drive, and he can't jam it through. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Back to Jackson, out to the right wing. Adams with a screen on Towns. Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Morant. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Edwards with the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Morant, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
3-pointer. Edwards, good for 3. Edwards has got 9.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Adams. Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. Brooks a screen on Towns. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Towns for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Hunting for And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. Pass to Anderson. Here's Rivers. Let's go with a 3. And Morant clears the board. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the 1 position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Rivers. It's a 3-pointer. Rivers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Left side, Morant. Back to Adams. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A line change here for Memphis. Reed against Clark. Green, a screen. Clark, the pass to Green. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Anderson with a screen. Out to the right wing. Finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Outside, Green. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Clark, the pass to Green. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside, Anderson. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the #1 thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Pass to Clark. And there's the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. Here's Conley. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Conley with the ball, and Clark picks him up defensively. Sinks the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
Green finds Clark. Here's Conchar. Clark with a screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Here's Towns. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Oh, sweet move. Pass to Prince. Outside Conley. Back to Prince. 1:27 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Aldama, covered by Towns. Here's Conchar. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
1:05 left in the first half of this one. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
Payne, pass to Adams. Outside Morant. From the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Towns against Jackson. Towns down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
The free throw drops for Bane. And Bane drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Outside Edwards. To the wing, right side. He gets it up.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks,
26. The Grizzlies. 18.
and we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with Mike Conley. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Towns can't get it to go. Memphis trailing here. Over to the wing. Here's Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 11 points. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here's Rivers, hounded by Morant. McDaniels from long range. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Hey, right there.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Anderson. 6 to shoot. Outside Morant. And he drives in, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. Jackson, the screen. Beyond the arc. Here's Adams. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Adams, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting him up tonight.
Here's Rivers, hounded by Morant. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. McDaniels got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Bane. Adams a screen. Outside Bane. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Bane's got 5 points.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Pass to Reed. Back to Rivers. 55 seconds left in the third. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed can't hit. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. McDaniels, no good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it, guarded now by Anderson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Adams up top. Adams a screen. Outside for Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's McDaniels. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The T-Wolves on top. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
For three, Conley. They get it back. Goes back up. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Desmond Bane.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 3. Adams a screen. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Brooks a screen on Towns. Back to Brooks to tie it up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Conley passes to Gobert. Knocked loose. Jackson with it. Towns covering. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. From deep. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And he sinks the second. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Bane, the pass to Morant. From down in the low post, it goes. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half. Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. Oh, Adams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Here's Towns off the inbound pass. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
That one drops. He ties it up. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's kept it done. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Adams. Jackson with a screen on Gobert. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And Gobert with a block. And he recovers it. Adams with a screen on Conley. Bane into the lane.
Desmond Bane is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Bane against Edwards. Takes it. Wow! Crazy good!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And Edwards slams it in.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bane. Second chance effort from deep. Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Bain finds Adams. And here's Morant outside. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Outside Edwards. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Adams with a screen on Edwards. The 3. Morant, no good. Gobert with it. 3-pointer. Missed it. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was in the balance.
I smack clowns with mad style.
these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Booker in the corner. Jacks up a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And stolen by Ayton. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Booker finds Ayton. Launches it. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's KD. Ayton, the pass to Warren. Booker dishes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton. Outside for Durant. Brooks against Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Booker's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David.
There's athleticism inside Steven Adams that we get to see every now and again. There it was, folks.
For 3, Booker. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Out to Brooks. Jackson, a screen on Warren. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Into the lane. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
Durant against Jackson. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ball against Morant. Jackson, a screen on Paul. It's good from long range.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Back to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Jackson with the screen. Here's Morant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Now here's Booker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3-point range.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Good on the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Brooks misses. Suns leading by 5. Booker with it. Now defended by Adams. Ayton kicks to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Off target with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The pass to Bain. Adams with the screen on Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Brooks finds Morant. Tries again. Here's Adams. Outside, Dane. On the wing, Jackson. Off target from three-point range. Left side, Durant. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Phoenix.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So on the floor for Memphis, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Now here's Brooks. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Phoenix leading by 3. Ayton a screen on Morant. Morant against Paul. He feeds it to Durant. Here's Ayton. Offline with his 3. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Morant against Paul. Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his first basket.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Paul dishes to KD. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. There's Morant. 5 points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Both free throws good from Morant. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Warren, stolen by Brooks. Passes it to Morant. To the middle, here's Adams. Off on the layup.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Ayton. Got a piece of it. Booker looking around. Back to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. And Adams kicks to Morant. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bane. Second chance shot. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bane's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. Ball finds KD. Ayton sets the pick for KD. The kick out to Warren. A three-pointer's right on target. Warren's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Now here's Morant for three. It's rebounded by Durant. Phoenix leading by 3. Out left to the wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Suns call their first timeout of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. They looking around. Here's Landale. And Saric kicks to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Saric just screen on Jones. Out to Saric. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The pass to Concho. Here's Eldorado. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's the screen. Jones, the pass to Clark. They kick it out to Green. Second chance effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you can see that rebounding is a focus for Clark, using that big body to his advantage there.
Grizzlies have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Now here's Saric. Payne passes to Saric. And the Suns get it back. Here's Landale. Lee outside. Another shot. And it's good on the way in. Lee's got his first 2 points. Here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Your Suns, 25. The Grizzlies, 23.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Saric. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's Landale in at the 5. The Suns leading. Payne gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. Grizzlies shooting the ball at 42%. Clark up top. Good D by Lee.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
They set the screen. Out to Saric. In the corner. Shamet with it. Back to Saric. Shamet finds Saric. And here is Shamet. Latrey hits it from three-point range. Shamet's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. Pass to Concho. Shamet with the steal. Now here's Payne, defended by Jones. Driving the lane, drops in the layup for 2. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Payne, one of those guys like a water bug, just slippery on the inside, and you can't find him.
Clark outside. Here's Eldorado. Saric grabs the board.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Phoenix making some changes. Stolen by Brooks. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Outside Durant. He kicks to Paul. Back to KD. Warren on the wing. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And no good that time. And it's Paul top the key. Jackson against Booker with the drive. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Booker. 16 points for him. A three ball. Kept alive. Stolen away. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Booker. Brooks the best to Adams. And a wide open look for Payne. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now just a 2-point Suns lead. And it's Warren with the ball for Phoenix. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Out to the wing. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Ayton kicks to Warren. All up top, guarded by Morant. 5 to shoot. KD sets the pick for Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morant outside. Inside. Adams the pass to Bing. Morant with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And then Durant with the dunk.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Memphis, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he sinks the second. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Bane. It's Morant in the corner. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, he needs to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Passes it to Bing. Back to Morant for the tie. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Phoenix with the ball. 3-point lead. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spot is Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
And here is Brooks. Morant finds Adams. 4 on the clock. Looking to get it going. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 19 points.
Of the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Pass to Morant. For the 3. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. It's tipped. Booker outside. A fader. They get it back. Ayton kicks to Booker. Jacks up a three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson looking it over. Morant against Durant. Outside, Payne. Jackson has the open look. Kept alive. Back to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Booker. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, Payne. And there's the pass to Brooks. Pocket 6. Dishes to Morant. Driving it. Oh!
Man, fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Morant against Paul. Outside for Jackson to take the lead. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he converts the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Adams outside. Adams with the screen on Paul. Paul against Morant. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Morant. Now Durant. Here he goes. Ayton. Good!
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Jackson with the screen. From the arc. Goes back up. Yes!
And they do have a foul to give.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're down by 1. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks so much, David. So a close game.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. McDaniels finds Conley. Towns with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Good chance here for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here's Booker after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Driving inside. Outside Warren. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, I love T.J. Warren. The reason, guys, is he's proven to be a dependable scorer who's got good versatility, and he can play either forward position. So important in today's NBA.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Conley. Hauled in by Paul. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Durant with a screen on Conley. Paul can't get it to go. Edwards for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Conley. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
From behind the arc. They get it again. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gets stolen by Warren. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
T.J. Warren may be underappreciated as a player in this league. This guy has got length, nice anticipation to create an opportunity in transition.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. And he banks in the layup.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
Paul passes to Warren. Offline with a 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Oh, Booker with a block. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Paul into the lane. Outside Booker. To the inside. Ayton finds Booker. Ayton with a screen from outside the arc. Booker can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Gobert. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Paul can't get it to go.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
It's Edwards on the wing with 4 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Booker. Long range from the inbound. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son, youth dance team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. We've got Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Rivers in at the point guard position.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Ayton, yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Pass to Reid. Left side Anderson. Clock at 6. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
4-3. Prince can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Warren. Pass to Paul. Into the lane. Durant has the open look. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's the fast break. Anderson gets the bucket.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Outside Warren. Three-pointer. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Warren's got 5 now. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. the wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
And here are the Suns now. 4-point game. Booker, good.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
Nails it from 3. Rivers has gotten his second bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Brent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Launches a 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft where he was not selected, guys. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Rivers. He has 6. Reed sets a screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Rivers has got 9 points now in the quarter. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
On the wing, Rivers. He's guarded by Paul. Reed, a screen on Paul. Rivers. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Šarić, a screen on Conley. Pass to Šarić. Launches it. Rebound Minnesota. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And here's Payne outside. Towns with a rebound. Here's Edwards.
Oh, no, he did it.
Punch it home.
Nice.
So you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive. Sees that window and
okay, Allie, appreciate it.
26. The Timberwolves, 27.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. They've got Torrey Craig. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Damian Lee, and it's Šarić in at the 5. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Payne. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now here's Edwards. Out to the right wing. Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. Shot clock at 6. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Here's Shamet. The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Outside Payne. Pass to Šarić. Back to Payne. Now here's Saric. Down low. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Saric has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Edwards. He's got 9. Here's Gobert. The ball's knocked loose. In transition, here come the Suns. And he makes it. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Gobert against Saric. And it's Lee with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Payne. Three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
And here's Payne outside. And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
They like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Now Edwards. 11 points in the game. Here he goes. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Pass to Ayton. It's Warren on the wing. Booker against Edwards. Here's Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
First one falls.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on Edwards. For 3, Booker. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 13.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
And Minnesota calls time here. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Conley with the ball, now guarded by Booker. Towns for 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards against Booker. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. Edwards against Paul. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Booker attacking. Pass to Ayton. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Now Booker, guarded by Edwards. The Suns need to get off a shot. Durant, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's McDaniels. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Conley finds McDaniels. Edwards with it, guarded by Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Buries it down low. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Ayton, a screen on Conley. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Durant. Phoenix no good that time either.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Towns on a screen. Ooh, poked away. And we've reached the end of the third. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Ayton with a screen. There's the triple. And Chris Paul with the 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Towns. Towns double team. And Minnesota calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Gobert finds Edwards. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards. And Gobert with a block. And they get it back. Paul passes to Booker. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Warren. Outside Booker. Ayton with a screen. Fires for 3. Back to Warren. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, the remarkable timing of KD, sensing precisely when to cut in the pick and roll action.
Durant against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Ayton with a screen. Kicks it out to Warren. For 3, it's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Edwards against Durant. Edwards can't hit.
You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Durant with a screen on Conley. Here's a 3 from Paul. The shot misses, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. Durant covering. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Durant against McDaniels. And Durant with the big finish.
We know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA. If there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Outside Edwards. Out left to the wing. Double team on Towns. Right side Conley. Paul with a steal. Outside Warren. Oh, and they take the lead. Warren's got 6 in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Phoenix?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Durant with a screen on Edwards.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 5. 34 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rivers is checked in. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Another miss by Minnesota.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Paul with the bucket.
Now, passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Here's Rivers. Booker defending. Here's Gobert. Another miss by Minnesota. Outside Booker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. So the Suns win it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Jay, some fantastic young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is bright, and these guys are the future. But don't look over the present, because they are already so exciting to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun courtside.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Times and Gobert. Conley out there with Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And it's Brooks in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards kicks to Conley. Here's the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Now Edwards. Following the 3-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. Prince with a screen on Adams. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Screen by Adams. And Morant throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Brooks right side. Jackson in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jet.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Adams right side. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Conley. Plays it up and banks it in.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now here's Adams. Morant outside. To the middle. And Adams with the slam. That is back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Edwards drives in. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Payne with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Edwards.
Oh! Wow. Gotta love that one.
Wow.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now here's Adams. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Memphis leading by 3. Outside, Bain. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. Conley for three. Drills it from outside. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Here's Morant. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Shoots over Adams. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's McDaniels following the basket by John Morant. Here's Reed. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Jones, the pass to Eldorado. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Kyle Anderson. Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Pass to Conchar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here from past the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Anderson driving in, and the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all we can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Conchar. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Jones. Drains the three-pointer. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Shots good by Noel.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Jones to the wing right side. Here's Tillman. There's the pass to Conchar. Here's Tillman. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Prince, right side. Outside, Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 6.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now, here's Bain. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 7.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Morant dishes to Adams. Into the lane. It's Brooks on the wing. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Adams against Gobert. Adams the pass to Brooks. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Prince against Brooks. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Prince kicks to Conley. Towns a screen on Bain. Conley gets the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Morant drives in. Adams down low.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting...
We'll be back up. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Conley. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now here's Morant. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. Edwards can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Morant. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out of the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Here's Edwards, and he goes big with the top right over John Morant.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Out to Brooks. Launches a three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got 6.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Morant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
For Memphis, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And it's Towns missing. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Outside Jackson. 3-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Bain finds Jackson. Brooks, left side. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Brooks. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so Green will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Jones drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Rivers. Back to Reed. Tillman grabs the miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock is at 3. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Reed. They need this. Here's Anderson. Here's Noel. Anderson passes to McDaniels. Second chance shot. He lays it in. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one. Here's Jones. He has 5. Here's Conchar. Green deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Conchar. And Jones has it in the corner. And another miss by Memphis.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anderson with the screen for Rivers. And finished off by Rivers.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Tillman. He can't get that one. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Jones, and it's Tillman in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Towns with it. It's picked up by Brooks. Kicks it out to Prince. Outside Conley. Prince against Morant. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Towns. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now Conley, following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. Bain against Conley. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Oh, here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards dishes to Prince. For three. Drills it from outside. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Morant with a wide open look. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
They get it back. Gobert, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Steven Adams picks one up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis? And he's good on the second.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Bain drives in. It's rebounded by Towns, and the Timberwolves call time. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
He just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so here's Memphis, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Morant kicks to Adams. Bain against Conley. Brooks for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Minnesota now the other way. Edwards passes to Towns. Prince with a screen on Jackson. Towns dishes to Conley. The kick out to Towns to tie it up. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
And Gobert drops them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team, and the nuts coming out huge in the clutch.
Bain passes to Morant. To Bain. Dishes it to Adams. Knocks it loose. Brooks kicks to Morant. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
We have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the stripe down the stretch.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Now here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 27.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Prince against Brooks. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Prince. Stolen by Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Morant outside. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Conley kicks to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. And it's Towns penetrating.
Unreal. Big Cat. One of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
Here's Morant. To the wing on the left. Got it.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
And here's Edwards from the arc. From deep, Prince can't get the three to fall.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close games, both teams leaving it all out there.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. Let's see if he can hit the second.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They did all right, David. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Warren in at the 3. Now here's Brooks. There's Jackson with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And stolen by Bane. To the right side. Booker against Morant. Back to Bane. Right side Morant. Out to the right wing. Adams finds Morant. Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Booker against Bane. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jackson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
3 on the clock.
Oh! Get you some! Show us some power!
Nice! As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Booker, the pass to Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Outside Bane. Fires the 3. No good that time. Ayton passes to Warren. Durant with a screen on Morant. Booker for 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. The shot from 20 feet out. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Booker against Jackson. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
The drive by Morant. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Paul. Drives to the hoop. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Oh, denied by Durant.
Good aggression from KD on D, hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Booker for 3, on. target from range. Booker's got 8.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Durant with a screen on Bane. The kick to Durant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Free throw's good from Durant.
I mean, the versatility of KD is tremendous. There's really nothing this guy can't do.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Outside Bane. There's Jackson with the 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Booker with it. With the fadeaway. They get it back. The kick out to Paul. The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson, the pass to Morant. From downtown, Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Paul for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Durant against Jackson. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Durant, no good. Memphis shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Ayton, a screen on Bane. Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 11.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And here's Morant outside. And no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Takes a step back. Here's Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And it's Morant off to drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The free throw drops for Morant. And Morant drops them both. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Ayton, a screen on Bain. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Screen by Durant. And Booker, here we go. Oh, Adams with the block. An open look for Durant. Adams grabs the miss.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
In transition, here come the Suns. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Booker, the pass to Warren. Back to Booker. Takes the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's on Desmond Bain.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Here's Brooks. Ayton with the defensive effort.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Morant against Paul. Will it go? And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And Morant drops them both. The Suns have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Outside Bain. 4 on the clock. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Here's Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. A minute 6 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And stolen by Booker. The 3 from Ayton. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Outside, Green. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. The 3. The kick to Durant. Pass to Booker. Oh, they get a hand on it. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Durant with it. Green picks him up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Payne against Jones. Here's Aldama outside for Green. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And through one half, it has.
With the score, your Grizzlies 15, the Suns 36.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Danny Green. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman, and it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric. On defense, the Suns. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Count that bucket. Jones has got his first 2 points. So it's Phoenix now. Outside Payne. Saric, a screen on Jones. Payne against Jones. Fires the 3. 6 on the shot clock. The open shot by Saric. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Picked it. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet.
Hey, yo, right here. I'm open.
Right side Payne. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside, Green. Here's Conchar. Outside, Green. Jones up top. 4 on the clock. The Suns clear it.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And here's Payne outside. Drills it from deep. Payne's got 9 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. They set a pick. From deep 3-point range, they get the rebound. Here's Aldama. And the layup is good off the glass.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Outside Payne. Saric, a screen on Jones. The shot by Payne, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Conchar. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Tillman. Wide open. Good. He hits the jumper. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Saric, a screen. And here's Payne outside. Knocks it down from distance. Payne's got 12 points in just the second half.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Outside Payne. Pass to Saric. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Landale. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Puts up a 3. The shot by Payne, no good. And Memphis shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Outside for Green. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Here's Lee. That 3's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Outside Jones. And there's the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jones has got 6.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Paul. He's got 5. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hayden finds Durant. Hayden with a screen from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
It's Booker on the wing. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
With long arms and great footwork.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Suns on top, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Warren in at the three, the small forward. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
Steven Adams taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Suns shooting a solid 47%. Booker for three, and Morant clears the board. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Morant with it. Warren covering. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morant against Warren. The shake. Morant, the pass to Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on TJ Warren.
I mean, one of the hardest workers in the league. Adams has done a great job of refining his offensive skill set.
That one misses. Phoenix dominating the game. Outside Booker. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson. And the Grizzlies shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. To the inside. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Durant. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense. And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And Morant drops them both. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ayton, a screen on Bane. For three, Booker. And the Suns get another three.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Misses with a tough leaning jump shot.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Paul against Morant. 5 on the clock. Jackson gets the bucket.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Over Adams. Durant for three. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds in the game. The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And Morant drops them both. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. It's Booker on the wing. Durant with a screen on Bane. Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Grizzlies shooting about 43% in this one. Bane into the lane. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bain's got his first points of the game.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bane. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Durant for three. And the Suns miss again.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's Bane. There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Ball against Morant. Outside Paul. And stolen by Morant.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Stolen by Jackson. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for two.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's the three. Kept alive. The kick out to Paul. Durant, the pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. Ja Morant grabs a miss.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
First one falls for him.
Ja Morant at the line for two.
And Morant drops them both. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Durant with a screen on Bane. Booker finds Durant. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. From deep. And Morant clears the board. Adams with a screen on Warren. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Here's a three from Paul. Offline. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith.
I smack clowns with mad style.